Okay, hello everyone.
Oh wait, did I realize I forgot to have... No, I actually forgot that I actually have my... I gotta double check before anything else. What the heck? Oh, wait a minute.
It's like, oh, I get it.
Now, I turned it on by accident. That's why. No. Need to go switch back to personal so I could actually hear myself better. And that's the reason why we need it. So right now at the moment, I forgot that the audio was a bit weird, but I just need to double check for a bit. But for now though, go to options and check my audio. I should have... Yep, all of them don't have audio effects for it, which is great. Language is in English. Well, of course, it's set to that. I've always set the audio file already because this. Hello, Bread, welcome. So awesome just to be joining with us today for Labyrinth 2. So last time I actually completed. So yesterday I have beaten the boss in Silk Song, and today it's time for my calm down payoff here in the ranch, because one thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go and try to find like some plorts and figure out the Grey Labyrinth and see how we can feed them, and then we're gonna actually try our best to do that. So hello, let's just do this. If it actually works for this, let's just try everyone right now. And I actually realized
I have this effect right here. As you can see, it's affecting my voice.
because that is a tiny phone that's like kind of like a phone thing, I think it is. So when I was 5, I accidentally ate a coin. I think it goes into your digestive system and then you immediately poop on it, so you probably lose that coin like when you're 5 because of potty training as such. Oh, that was gross, but at least you did something good. For now though, let's take care of our baddie slimes, because that's what we really make here. And as you can see, there's a ton of what we have here. Just making the most important stuff for it. And before we went to the Grey Labyrinth, which will be right next. Minus $1 wasted. About a coin costs like a cent. So if you swallow like a penny or a cent, that's like very small numbers compared to what I have. And if you actually, and a cent actually is like more important. That cent might be more important for me at least, because it's like I live like in a country where it's like 50 pesos. Like I don't even know what it is, but yeah, there's a lot of money compared to what I do usually. And that's the reason why I wanted to support me. In the Philippines, there's a lot of coins. Yeah, I know, it has a lot. Oh, you're from the Philippines. I just realized you're in the Philippines. I know. What is going on? Now I can explain. Now I need to vacuum up like most of my coup berries. For whatever reason, I'm just gonna sell off my coup berry and sell off my juicy phosphor quartz, because they'll just go 20 to my... They'll just go like 20 to the refinery, 20 to there, and it should automatically clear up the jams. And should be able to complete the rest as well. So I'm just gonna get on the pogo fruits, but looks like the veggies are still not yet made, so I'm gonna have to make them in a little bit. But with enough money, I'll actually use sprinklers to make a lot more into it, and because sometimes that's gonna be good for this. But let's see. Does the pogo fruit production fit most of it? 92. Well, it's all suddenly like... That's weird. Oh, also need to take care of my baddie slimes, because... I'll just try my best to like get like 20... I thought these are like basically make 2 of them, but no. You would actually need to like... grab them as the moment for them. So let's just, you can see Reese. I knew if I'm gonna say it. You just go Weezer! I just love making that meme. Hi, welcome to the stream, by the way. It's pretty awesome just to be chatting together because you're at the start of the stream where I try to take care of my massive baddie slimes. Wow, a lot of baddie slimes right here, and I have to feed. Look at it. So much. It filled up like most of my baddie port stuff, so I need to put all of them into like. I don't want to put all of them directly into like refineries because I guess you need bucks as well. Yeah, tell me. Yeah, tell me. Can you guess why I love baddie slime so much? Now I'm gonna go and check right now for this. Let's see. Ooh, that's nice. And now Victor Humphreys. That's sad. Ooh, Ortis. Hey, babe, I got something special for you. It seems like the right thing at the time. Oh, but I'm now not sure, sir. If it's not, please don't tell me. I can't bear to hear it. Oh, it's a tall emerald cypress. I could definitely tell you that I'm actually. Look at it. Look at this. It's so much. It's gonna fill up. So I need to be very quick before anything happens. And it started to fill up. And that's the reason why I need to clean up this mess right now before we continue. Because if I didn't clean up this mess, I would have been even worse for them. But after planning ahead for that radiant projector, you can't upgrade your slot capacity. Oh, wait, dog can actually. I think I might have. Oh wait, I have a lot of tank boosters. Let's see. I'm trying my best to save up some of them. Oh no, I need angler ports. And a. Whoa, that's creepy. They actually have. I just realized I actually. Whoa. I can actually. Plus a Sparky. Cool. Now I'd need to get a jetpack drive, which I think that requires getting one of them right here, which I can't find them. I'm actually gonna unpin this since I do not need it now. But I will also have a water tank, which is perfect for like what I'm gonna do with it. That's the reason why I need to save that. Power core. Ooh. I think I'll save that for later, but I actually didn't realize it actually grips at 50. Why are you putting so much black bat plort in this? I am regulating. If I put too much in here, it's gonna crash the economy. What would you expect? Because I have too many bats and baddie slimes, and I'm trying to make sure it's like the best I can. Let's see how this is gonna compare. Wow, it's dirty. I'm gonna take a picture. Why I always love taking pictures. I thought you said baddie slimes. These are the baddies, you know. They're just trying to hunt for food. I don't want to put like 50. I don't want to put like 50. I want to put like 50 of them in here and then put the rest in there for them, because I would crush the economy if I am, and I am playing directly. Round spends 3 effects if you don't fuse them. Fuse them. Wait. Really? How the slimes? Really? Oh, so it's like one of those Largos? Is that the Largos? Because because I've experienced with that before. I'm okay. I've already have a garden already. Like a literal garden that I've used to make all the stuff, and I only care about these slimes though, so that's okay. I usually care. But yeah, I just regretted myself in making this, and so that's fine. So for a minute you're talking about fusion reactors and all about that stuff up there, so I'm just gonna let that vacuum itself. I forgot to feed. Looks like I'm gonna have to I'm just gonna go in a balance between putting them in areas and then try my best to I need to get some angler slimes, which, well, what's 60 divided by 1? 60. Just like one of those moments this. If it's 60 divided by 2, it's 30. Because it's 3 and then 6, that's like I'll feed you guys later. Because this will be, we will figure out how to use the Great Labyrinth. Because we needed some this, and I already have like a ton of food in my backyard. Because I do not need, because I'm okay with. I forgot pomegranates are growing here, so I need to be very careful right now. But as you can see, I need to actually, the reason why I have a lot of them is because I could actually use them to store up a lot of food, and that will be perfect for my collection of my small collection of tabby slimes. What the heck is going on? I am like really weird just to do that such. If I have to complete every single weird moment that happened in Slime Rancher 2, this would be the one, because look at how much I have, like a lot of slimes. Just wait. Oh, wait a minute. Hey. This is where I'm gonna have to feed. Oh no, did I forget to? Yeah, it's empty. Ah, the water lettuce really needs some upgrades. Since I have too much, I'm gonna have to. No, I've got an idea. Since we have like a lot of people are hungry, so let's see. I don't know if you can actually to keep it stocked. That's literally what I'm planning for, and that's like the one thing that I'm doing. I have a classmate who always tries to be perfect and snitch. That is worrisome. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and go directly here and grab some water because we might need them for this. So let's water up some water. And I know I already have like one of these like this pogo fruit stuff, but I'm just gonna feed them to pink slimes to make a quick buck. That's what I'm really planning ahead. Just because I don't care about my I don't care about my pink slimes at all. You still have any baddie slime? I have a lot of baddie slime. What do you expect? What do you expect? I'm a vampire. Oh no, let's see. Did I just... Oh no. Oh, I saw I tanked it up. Look at how much I have. This is now Pogo Fruit Central. No, I got an idea. Since I have like a lot of I'm just gonna feed the rest onto these empty Pogo slimes, and then I'm ready to go. And of course, they're hungry as always, so I'm gonna have to get some angler slimes, which will be during that Great Labyrinth, and I'm gonna try getting in this so I can actually. Man, look at me. One of those moments where it's so weird just to do some stuff. It's like a lot of things happen. Just had to make a lot of like quick buck just to make some. Look at that. Oh, we forgot to. Okay, you know what? Let's see Mochi Mouse. Hey, Bea, I found something I was going to throw up, but then I thought, hey, Bea likes old junk I don't need. Yo, remember we played Dead Rails? Oh, yes, that's a classic. Now, I rarely play Dead Rails nowadays in Roblox, but yes. It has been a crazy while, and yeah. Hi, Charlie, welcome to the stream. You can thank me later. We got Ash Blooms, finally. Not really, but you get the idea. Okay. I know you're hungry, but if you want to be covered in your pink porks, then I will do that for you. But this will just be quick buck because I don't care about economy at all, and I just care about how much I'm gonna get for it. So I'm just gonna. Okay, we got 31. Okay, just in case if it actually tanks up, I'm gonna have to be very careful because. I know you're hungry, but you can't eat it. Okay. Looks like we're gonna have to sleep and see how much I can actually grow before we actually reach directly to what we're supposed to be, Judy. Oh, hi, Judy. I just realized you guys really. I always forget people this one. Let's check out my what's going on? Okay, I just lagged somehow. That's weird. Oh wait, no, whoa, whoa. I just realized I need to do something first. Just wait. I'll be back, slimes. What is going on? I forgot to use. Sometimes you need to pull with some of the most unusual things to like fan. Overthrow cables, but whatever. Finally, we just have some issues at the moment. I just realized. I don't know what's going on at the moment with that issue because the sound goes weird. I realized I forgot to check something. Let's see. Oh no, did I just yeah, I crashed the phosphor port market. This is how when you go, and this is basically seems oh, this is like allergies now. That's okay. And speaking of allergies, we got some pretty cool allergies that we have. We have more pomegranate. We can now make more pomegranates because pomegranates grow more, and that will be perfect for our baddie slimes to eat. I also watered the most important plants for my bunny, because of course I would need the bunnies to grow up and somehow just make some stuff live in. Let's try best. 13, finally. Just get them ready to go before we try to get a phosphor and try to get not a phosphor port. I meant a rock port. And I know where I can get a phosphor port before everything gets up. Is there like a collector system? Because I'm worried. Let's see. No, and that's all. Really? They don't have a collector system where you can actually like collect some of them if you're well at home, but I'm probably gonna need one of those robots. In order to get those, I need to make sure that I have enough slots, and since I have like, I just need to make it go better. I'll keep them fed and then I'll keep them easy. Hi, I know you're that slow, but I have to fill yours with some water lettuce that I collected. I really need to go to, I need to get them scarcely made. Oh, you're also angry. Okay, please don't fill with ports. I need your ports for me. Okay, this is gonna get worse, as you can see. But as soon as I return back home, this is gonna get worse, so I'll just be very careful. For now, though, I'm just gonna marvel in the fact that I spent 28, like... And of course, it turns on prioritization engine. Okay. Hello, everyone. Oh my goodness. So, it looks like we have a technical difficulty and, like, it suddenly crashed. So I apologize for that. It happened all of a sudden, and I do not know what's going on. But, we're back, guys. We apologize for that, and we apologize for that. It doesn't... I didn't expect that to happen, like, during live streams, but that is something I didn't meant to do that. You know? Just gonna have to go in and check for a sec because I'm worried that the live stream crashed all of a sudden, and like sometimes it's like a bit difficult. Okay. Got everything working. I need to be very careful though because it could crash at any second, and I just realized that the bulk of the problem was coming to that I hit my stuff up there. So let's just continue back to where we're supposed to do, like this one right here. We're supposed to go to to that area again. Oh no, I forgot. Whenever I got like so stressed and like found the pollen issue again. I'm now worried that this might crash again. So just be very careful the moment it happens. Because if it does, then then it's screwed up because I really need it, and I really need to dig it, and I really need to get a fix on my Ethernet connection. And sometimes that's gonna be happening again and again. And we're gonna have to focus it again. I know Rockslide eats beats, so not the one we need. But I might need to get the angular slime to get it like 50. It's one of the weirdest ones I know, so that's why. It's like one of those moments where it's so hard just to figure out how it is, and then you have to figure out like minutes just to even complete it. I'm just grab my phone and just start. Well, get some printing. Why flash printers? Not printing that. You're printing, yeah, this one, Joyce did it. For that, and then we'll let the printer go to use. Whoa, is that an... I didn't expect that. Is that an earthquake? Seriously? I could trigger up any oh my goodness. I don't want to fill up my hard drive, but I don't want to fill up my store. What is going on with my PC? What is going on? My PC, okay, now everything is now acting up crazily. What is going on? Prioritization engine is now adding more prioritization to storage issue into anything that's if you're in right now, because as you can see, if I move a little closer, then I'll double check it. Oh my goodness. For now though, let's focus on. Oh, what happens to? Oh my goodness. This is acting like crazy now. I really wish I could fix it now, but I really need to get a new PC, but this is the only thing I have. A laptop that I have to use a fan in order to make sure it doesn't heat itself, and then this happens all the time. Probably have some more things that loaded up for the awesome. There. So let's go ahead and continue as usual without having this. Oh, you need to feed it. Need to feed it, need to feed it, need to feed it, Ah, come on! I need to feed it! I failed! Tremendously. All I just need is reserve one of them. I just need to reserve one of them for, like, kind of a rock port of some sort, and then we're ready to go. And they'll be able to continue on without issues whatsoever. And then something happens, and always happens to the best of us. So now I am now worried with my PC now. That's gonna be like a difficult decision just to do. Now because it's flying. The baddie slime is flying, but now I'm worried because I can only find 2 slimes. Oh, did I went the wrong way by accident? It was supposed, yeah, I went the wrong way, but sometimes you don't know where it is, and that's like, this is the moment. This is the moment that you forgot. This is the moment you forgot where it goes to. Hey, you want some food? Cause I just realized until the last moment, like, I wish I could move to Linux, but I have, but I can't transfer like my saves. Not having, oh, I'm itching. Because whatever it does, it will just automatically makes it worse. And I don't like it. And that's the reason why I was having issues at the moment. Even more. Never mind. Okay. You know, I just need a fix to see if I get my weird. Huh, it's odd. Wow, everything is crashing. I'm just trying to send I'm trying to send a test message to see if it works. And then that was, yeah, everything is now crumbling. Now I can only read comments directly, but I know people are not going to respond anyways, so. Sometimes it's just a test, and now this is the worst. I'm just gonna type test and just see if the comments were sent already, but then it's always get to the best of us when you would need to read. I have to reopen up everything, so you know, I got an idea. I'll just have to close everything since this will be difficult. There. And then I can just reopen it and start having issues again, so. I'll just press the button and it'll just automatically open up. Which means I'll have. Please give me money. Yeah! 20! 20! The issues have always happened to the best of us, and this is like that moment when you have like an issue problem. So weird. It's loading. Please load. Thank you. I just need everything to load before we can continue, because if I were, I'm just gonna send a fake test message just in case. Finally it works. Then clear all. Because that will now be more easier for me to send. Because that is a fake email and that's a fake text message, by the way. It does not mean that I'm advertising something. And we got something. Do the slides. Ah! What's going on? Yep, as you can see right now. Hi. Oh no. Oh no! Actually, it's loading up like most of my comments. Oh no! I should have known better. I'll have this. But it's taking so much, and I would really need to make sure I don't actually have the issues right now at the moment, but. At the moment, it's gonna be a bit of an issue now, thanks to what I have currently, which is crashing. Well, that's such because. Really? You go here. You go right in the water. Ah! Get away, slime. You don't want to go in and see it. But for now, though, let's just put the lava dust and radiant ores because we need to go grab some rock slimes. And I know where I can get rock slimes. Is that the right way to get rock slimes? Because I think this is the one. Because I remember having seen those rock slimes in those places. Because that's where I need to get them. I need to get them from the other side. And that means I have to get some angler slime, angler ports as well. So I'm gonna collect some angler ports, make some, and then boom. I'm gold. Let me double check before anything happens. Because that always happens. So right now it's raining. Wow. That is gonna be the best thing I need to try because I remember where the rock ports go to. It's right here. And there it is. the rocky slime that I might need. Except I can't. Ow! Except I need to get someone to eat. Did they eat anything? Eat veggies. Perfect. Really? They spawn at the worst times. Just gonna throw one here just in case to avoid anything. I need to wait till it grows. But I need to find rock slimes, and that's difficult. Apparently this one opens. Wow. These are storm glass? When the sky welds the earth. That is cool. There's some food. I need to feed one. There. Ow. There. That's what I need. One slime. Probably destroyed that while I was chewing. Okay. Got that ready, but let's see, 50. Since it's raining like it's sideways, I need to get down back as soon as possible. And then I'm gonna, ow! I'm gonna put the storm glass directly into there. No, oh wait, we need to get to the angler stuff like there. But all just need is one rock plort. And let's see what happens if we continue it forward, because we need to go directly into the Gray Labyrinth, and I need to figure out what slimes that we actually need. So I'm dedicating my 2 hours, or rather 1 minute and 1 hour and 30 seconds, 1 hour and 30 minutes of my live stream to this. To explain why. And for now though, I'm just gonna put the pink slime and put the aforementioned pink slime and storm glass. So I do not know why does storm glass exist. I do not know. Tangle slimes? How did you... Okay, tangle slimes appear in my world. That's crazy. I thought it's the other world, but never mind. I do not know why. But plain sight. But we need to go to the anglers, collect some angler plorts, try to feed them. It's raining as well, so it's also pouring here, so I need to go in here and collect as many angler parts, because that's what will be needed during the research. And I will also need to collect on some other stuff as well. So as you can see, they have eaten up most of our ports, and they're so flameless. They ate them. Okay. Got 10 of them. Why 10 of them? I don't know. I'll just make sure to remind myself to get back there. But with stormy rises, this is gonna be difficult. And I need to double check on my... And I need to... Oh, you're hungry? Oh, wait, I remember! The one that explode, the one that can explode. But we need to figure out the Gray Labyrinth before we even completed this, so... That's where we're heading next. And I'm gonna do an interesting shortcut that you've probably already seen, so I can avoid going through that long fly. No! Oh, come on. That's a fail. I'm gonna touch the... Oh, that's actually... Ow. Ow. My butt. Ow, my butt. Okay. I can't get primordial oil. Hey, don't get me. You wanna get me? You wanna get me? Phew. We're on to the bad side. But it's time for the good side to do. Right here in this world where I need a rest. Because it's raining here. It doesn't affect the lava apparently. That's weird. It's probably gonna be rock solid sooner than done, but I have my rock port. Time for GG or whatever. Oh, it's GG. To get my plort, to get the plorts ready, because I have a rock port. I have a rock port ready. I have an angler port ready. I have a pink port ready. I do not know what will happen next, but it's time to find what happens next. As you can see, the beams will surprise you. Be very careful though, since it's just need to rest for a bit. No, 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 no! No! Ah, that was worrisome. That was worrisome! I lost 10 dangler blords! Oh my god. Ah! When you figure out how it... Well... Well, you're not doing cover. If you're not careful, you might wake up to a mob of hungry unruly ranch. I know. Ah! Shoot! I've fallen down and I've knocked back here. This is like the worst thing in my entire life that happens. And I need to get my entire fix ready, so I need to get like all of my usual routine's now broken now. Cause what happened recently, I've knocked out with just with just one important plort. And now I have like a bunch of stuff to feed. Which means all stuff will now be ready for what they feed once I return back. And I click the button again. Okay, now we just got all done. And then we could just... Ah, I was this close! And then I just immediately go. Well, looks like I have to first go into the other one, get a port, then get back. So much. Look at it, 100. Let me collect all this stuff and deliver them directly to their messes. Look at this. A lot of pomegranates that will need to be stored. A lot of water losses to carry out, so I'm gonna have to get all of them ready before I have my next proportional, because now I am now screwed. Thanks to my stupidity and knowing how to figure out. I knew that will actually knock me down, but I didn't realize. Oh no. I know there is like that thing that you can get on there, so I'm just gonna put them all. Because since I have like 2,000 new bucks, I'm gonna pass them into there. This is gonna be my usual pass in this life. Okay, now it's time for a country ahead before we read. We're gonna get back to the two things that crashed my live stream. So this is not the this is not the last bad thing that will happen. They're gonna have more things happening during the stream. So brace yourself. This is gonna be a scream up if you know. Hi, Sora. Hey, guys. No, it's silly, but worry about the hard work you've out there all on your own. Sora, Wes, I've fallen down, you know. I'm falling down trying to get to that thing, and then it happened. Ugh. So I sent you a little care package. Hope it gives you a little extra get up and go. And it's thing I can't use. Rainbow grass. That'll be perfect. Just giving them some food before this. That'll be so funny considering that's gonna be it. But for now though, it's time to head on over to Painland, because that is, we're gonna have to do this all over again. I lost 10 angler ports, and I lost 10 angler ports, 10 pink ports, 1 rock port, and then so should have known better to stop. But how stressful am I? Is like, kidding me. It's like this is my first time getting knocked. Trying to figure out. I'm actually gonna collect some of these deep brine before I venture to the next one, where it's basically just collecting a lot. So Time to collect another pink plorts. Collect another batch of plorts before we continue. Because we might need the angler slime later, and like, I screwed up the last second. If I were okay, I would just use one of those things, but I'm conserving what I have, so I... Hi, egg yolk. I know you're yolky, but I just need to get some things first. So, let's head on over and try to actually do it better again. And we got another issue again. It's... Just gonna make sure... If I get hit again, I need to immediately go. Looks like all the food supplier... All the food supply is gone except for chicken, so I'm gonna have to feed on Largos before I continue. I have to give a Largo. Ow! I need a Largo. No, I need Largo food! Not that! Oh, that's what I needed! No! God! This is getting worse! This is getting extremely worse! Give me one! Okay. Where did the plorts go? No, you're not getting that. You're not getting that. That's my plort and my plort only. That's final. Okay. Let's go put the rest of them. Let's get back to where we used to. Return back. And hopefully Gigi's not gonna be angry again because we've been waiting for like a few days just to do that. That was a screw up. A screw up. No, 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 no. I need to be very careful when doing so because I'm like the world. I'm now gaming's worst gaming's idiot because I do not know how it works. But let's get back and collect some pink plorts for that. Deep brine for the thing, and then we'll now check to our tangles. Why is there a tangle slime? I do not know. I don't need tangle slimes because if I do fusion, then I would have screwed up my entire... Because one wrong move and I have wiped off my entire one. And I remember one time in Slime Rancher that I wiped off an entire labyrinth. So let me just check on your comments at the moment. I do not know if the comments appear now, so I'm just gonna refresh them until we have everything ready to go. So I'll just check them. They're slow, which means that they're gonna take a long time for it to load back, and probably gonna spam you with more. And it's now slow. Surprisingly, it is. That's great. Yeah, it's spamming. I knew what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have to click on clear all before anything happens, so I can actually just clean off some stuff. But now it's time to head on over to more money that can do. That's like the only thing I can do. Let's check with the angler slime's weird mode. And now I need to collect pink and angler slimes. And they're all weird everywhere, so I'm gonna have to collect them. I love these slimes. Oh, they're all flashed somehow. They're all flashed somehow. That's weird. They all been flashed. It's weirdly to say it, but let's just go ahead and do the usual stuff and feed the things. Just some things to get. Yeah, just push that off. So just need to get them food. They're all knocked out somehow. Ooh. So I got like... it's okay. Hey. It's gonna get annoying real... Never mind. This will immediately backfire as soon as it happens. But we have like 9 angler ports. 9 pink ports, and it will shrink to 8 if I fail again. Which means that's gonna be worse than last time. And it's gonna be worse for them, so let's just try best. Let's try our best to do this. Try my best to do this. No! I don't want to. Okay, you know what? That would be better if I went there because besides the weird stuff that will happen, it's weird that more than. Yeah. Once you include 3, that's screwed because I do not know what's going to happen next. Now, let's head over to the safer zone. I need to sneeze. Okay. Let's sneeze that. Go for that. Happens to the best of us. Now I have like... I'm not gonna collect this, sorry. And apparently, I keep baddie slimes with this. Despite this, okay, you know what? Let's just read some Slimepedia for a minute so I can actually just start. I want to start like Slimepedia hour where it is. Again, no, they are not vampires. Sad, because I am one. Everyone knows that I am a vampire, so that's weird. A perfect ping for echolocation. Wow! Very interesting. And that's also the moment where I read the, read it, and I realized I didn't even have the correct ones. So let's go back again. Hopefully I don't get knocked out. Collect my second plortnomics and collect my ports. Because that was a fail last time. And hopefully it wasn't a fail. So I need a regen for a bit. Now. Okay, just gonna calm down for a bit. And never sit on anything that moves. Because sometimes things like this happen. So I'm just gonna bypass that. Ready! Ready for pink slimes. I'm gonna go on down as soon as I'm in, but second time's a charm! Now let's figure out the Great Labyrinth. I do not know if you actually shoot that in and it takes you to the other side of the area. But I'll be very surprised if it is, because I would need to get like one of those plort thingies. And if it doesn't open, well, I need to figure it out now. At least there's like baddie slimes I could take in. Now, by the way, actually gonna give some ideas for now. If you didn't know by now, I posted a photo of my stuff on my accounts, so you can go check in there. I might have to go ahead and post on the official ones there, but just wait. I need to post that. I'm busy. That's why. And being busy also lags you and lag you. So, oh, I thought for a minute that was the weirdest thing that happened. Hi, Shadow Slimes. Welcome to your first ever ones. I'm not going to feed you with these ones. These will be for later. But now, it's time to figure out what happens if I shoot this in here. Ooh, what happens next? Does it take me to... Huh. I'll need to figure that out. Just like the labyrinth, it's very hard. So it looks like I'm gonna have to keep all of my foods ready. Can I actually feed? Can I actually feed them? No. I can't even feed briar hands because they're so annoying. Shadow slimes are annoying. But we got our first contact, so that's great. Oh, we lagged them. Oh no. Phew, that I didn't. So. Hi, DZ. I'll help you for a bit as soon as we can, but for now though, it's time to figure myself out how to go into the labyrinth. So I remember that we need to go onto there and just double check where we're going. So we're at, and we gone to the left. And this area is dangerous. Let's go on to the left. Never go left, they said. Never go left. But this is Slime Rancher, not Minecraft. Whoa, that's odd. They have pink slime in here. They have like a lot of variety of slime. It's like literally that one there. So again, we went to. Oh, that's hot! That's hot! That's hot! I didn't expect. out. I need to be very careful now before I even knock out, because I got knocked out once before reaching here, and I want to make sure I get my well-deserved spot, so that's why. Ah, a little slimy. That's not this. Ah, 20. They're interacting. I remember one time there was this mod where you can have like light and dark slimes, and they have actually added the shadow slimes. But I'm also worried of how would happen next, so. That's weird. Okay, it's a stony egg lamp. Nothing that's affecting me now, but I'll be very careful. Huh. Now I'm worried to go into this pipe because this... Really? Of course. Wow. Okay, I need to remember where am I. So, this is the Grand Hall. That's a very interesting unstable fruit. So it looks like we got some unstable fruit. Let's just check on Slimepedia before I continue because... Oh, caught and sledged around. Grandma toes, nails flip. Yeah. That's crazy. Anyways, just by the way, for those that don't know right now, I just made a mistake. I am I have issues with my stream earlier, and now I'm back. But we'll definitely continue what. Ow! So apparently, when you get hit, you actually. That is crazy. Those are unstables. Ooh, cool. Let's press this. What would happen next? I do not know. Out of all the words, I said that. This is an actual. Oh, this is now regret it. Ah, come on. What is this going on? Okay, you know, I'm just gonna deposit them. Time. Let's feed the cloud, ladies. Feed the clouds. Now let's give to Gigi ready. Go with this. Isn't this beautiful? Despite everything, there's a part of me that's still happy to see it all again. Am I still inside the labyrinth? Yes, you're still inside the labyrinth, if you can believe it. Ah, thank you. It's a total recreation of aspects of the environment outside, down to the atmosphere. Really? Okay, but even more astonishing is the scale of it all. It's actually bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. A total mind bender. Not everything here will make sense of it first, or maybe ever, so what do you explore, collect, and figure out how to best navigate this place? Knowing your way around and understanding how things work here will prove valuable in time. Right, Beatrix, you know where to find me. If you need me, well, sort of. Looks like Gigi is giving me a chance to take her past this area. But I need to make sure I don't lose my... Don't make sure I realize how powerful a, I need to be very careful since I have 9 angler slimes, and the best part of that, I don't need to go in and grab one of those things, but I am... This is so beautiful! Like, if I actually have this on my Steam Deck, I would be able to play it for life! Whoa. Ah, what is this? It's a phosphor twin Largo. The weirdest Largos I've ever seen. Very odd. And we not to go ahead and put this right in the seat. Go in the seat. I am now worried. Woo! Because if I actually fall down, that would be worse. Why are these things exist? Okay, so this one is apparently whoa, what happens if I actually did it here? Let's see. Have you watched the sunset inside the labyrinth? The darkness of inside creeps, and yet it's an illusion, or at least it has to be. Speaking of that, once these shadowy slimes are a strange variant of slime that seem to be the opposite polarity of the Prismacore made manifest. I still don't know if they're specially created by someone to be kind of opposing force, or if they evolved to be that way. You know, how nature always seems to find a way. Anyway, shadow ports seem to provide a kind of dampening effect to prismatic disruptions. It's a long shot, but maybe they can some of these to negate the effect. Kind shadow slime slime? They're slippery little fellows, aren't they? Shadow slimes will quickly flee from you or pursue destruction. The best bet is to search areas that were not recently under effect of a Christmas disruption. Once you do see a group of them, you may need to sneak up on them and try to knock out as many ports as possible before they all flee. So be sure to bring out some extra junk in your backpack just for that. Just don't go chasing off for left or something. I'm definitely not speaking from experience there. Oof. Okay, we can view me. Shed some light when you need it. Thank you. You already shed some darkness. So that's great. Ow! Ow, that's painful. That's painful. That's painful. Wow, out of all the locations I've been in, this is gonna be the best one ever. Now I am distracted. I need to get back as soon as possible. Wow. This is literally a labyrinth because you do not know where it goes to. It feels like one of those SMPs. It feels like one of those SMPs if you know. Oh, my phone is low bad. That's great. Ooh, so this one will take you to a different one when I go inside. Useless. Why does those exist? This is gonna be weirdly enough to see how weird it is to see a labyrinth that I've just recently visited. Oh, that might need be something. And it's a twin slime. That's cool. That's odd. I'm worried to deposit any. Now I'm worried if a slime actually. Okay, never mind. There's one there. I'm keeping my anglers and pink plorts so I can actually. And of course, tar. Those. Look at this. I'm gonna take a screenshot and I will immediately send it over to the community just to see some of the wackiest photos I've ever seen. Found these out of somewhere. So let's check right now. So at the moment we got this weird stuff that we are just gonna ignore while we try our best to get back to normal. Because that is something I've never visited in. But this is where we get to go to the right because no, this is okay, so this is one dimension I have, okay. But I've noticed those things. Pink porn. So you would need more to unlock? Seriously? It would have taken me days! Seriously? Well, it looks like that will be for our next stream. Because that would be... What happens over here? So there's portable water taps. Nice. I'm worried to go down here and... Okay, we're back to... where we are? I do not know if I'm actually this, because if I get knocked out, I'm getting... All of my hard work is gone for good. Which, it's not actually. My hard work is actually just these two slimes that'll be perfect for upgrading. And it looks like... Who is this? Pink plorts. Never mind. Ooh. Shadow plorts? Chase your shadow and it will flee. I love that! Okay, so I have shadow plorts. Does it... I'm worried. That is worrisome. I do not want it to be fed. I'm keeping this in, and I'm actually you know, I got an idea. Since we have like 100 stuff in it, I'm gonna actually reuse. I'm gonna go and make a quick. Hi. Why do these exist? I knew you guys are idiots. Okay, now I'm stuck. Ow, 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 found it. Phew, suckos! I knew tar slime still exists. I'm gonna get back to reality and... Ow! My bum! I only got one, so I'm okay with that. That was so worrisome because I do not know how that works. I would need to figure out how that is. But it's like one of those moments where it's like you get so tired just to return back. I need to make sure I don't get knocked out by accident. That means I need to return back to that area and return back to so I knew that is very worse because if you get nothing. So I didn't imagine for 1 second and screw up my most of it. I'm gonna keep my prestigious shadow port like it's like a centurion card. I'll explain. Oh come on! It's slime fall! What happens if that happens? We're getting sprayed by slime. Yeah, we'll be soon turning to slime. Speaking of slime, am I be turning to slime? Cause that'll be so funny. Keep my prestigious slime of excellence. And then I'll be able to continue the best ways. Because this is like one of those moments. I'll keep shadow ports in the shadow area, in my shadow area, because I love that. This is shadow mark ports. That doesn't sound right. That's like, yeah, never mind. I don't want to give any it's for it then. If those shadow ports have like hair, I'm gonna be like, wow, I know what slime I'm gonna talk and say. Chiltern FM. Why do I always reference to weird memes? Don't know. Now it's time to return back to it and take a little bit of a backwards thing and see how many stuff we actually collected before we reach back to the most cursed thing we done. Which means we are now be able to go ahead and we successfully did it a second time. That's great. And now I'll need to wait for like a few minutes so I can actually print my very own stuff for them. So I'll let that slide for now. But I'll just rest for a bit. Then I can just be able to attach it now. So, I'll just add the refinery links. And I'll keep you, shadow plorts. You will be my awesome collection. Oh, it looks like we're about to... Well, I'm gonna try being as fast as I can before the printer stops. Because once the printer stops, I will now... I'm not regretting myself. I really would need to go in and lubricate it. Fast. Now, everyone's angry, so I would need to get everything prepared. So first thing first, I need to grab my shadow ports, and then I'll immediately open this one here, and then just deposit the shadow port here. That's my only way. But for now though, let's check on what happens when our food. Oh no, it looks like we ran out of food again. This time I would need to actually get all the food ready to go. Again, they're not vampires, but whatever. It always happens to the best of us. We're always associated. I'm always associated with them. That means I would need... Okay. Now let's check on the port markets. They're all going down. I knew it. So, so the more ports we get, the more things it in. It's now even more weirder to do because we just got ready. But we need everything ready to go before anything happens, and I'm about to crash the port market as soon as I return back home. I feel like it's Wall Street. By the way, if you play Slime Rancher, you'll understand the economics of trading. So that's the reason why you should know this is. Because this is gonna be like one of those moments where you need to feed like everyone else. But since I'm now stressed out and I've been having a lot of technical issues with my PC at the moment, I will go ahead and take a little bit of a break, and then tomorrow we'll go back to the world of stuff into it. Look at it. It is filled to the brim. And we need to keep some before anything happens. We already it stopped as soon as I can, but I'll just take it a rest so I can actually start mixing the best dishes ever. As for the rest of the foods, well, I need to my best to actually build a new area so I can actually feed them ready to go. So I know your feed hungry is, so I'll leave you. Actually, you know, I was gonna give you some nice medium ones. And you, well, you were that hungry again? Oh no! You're actually improving. That's cool. As for you guys, you know, I'm sorry for feeding you that way. Let me just give you some poker fruits ready for you guys get so hungry, and then you guys can sit on to it. Because I'm gonna give you some actual foods ready. Food for you guys. It's time to crash this. Time to crash it. Okay, let's see what happens next. Oh, Victor Humphreys. That's awesome. Oh, Bob as well. Let's see. Hello, Beatrix. I hope it's not presumptuous, but I got you this. Hope you like it. I usually it's sort of winged it. I agree. It's spontaneous too. It's a big teleporter. Oh, thank you, Victor. Thank you, Victor. I can now teleport from Great Labyrinth to here. Hello, fellow human. Has gift for you, chickens. It's coastal rocks. I need to actually do that. That is so awesome. I will build teleporters. I need a teleporter now. Let's check what's inside here before I continue, because teleporters might be needed. And then I can build a great labyrinth of teleportation. Let's see. That's utilities. Fruit flags? That's pretty interesting. You need deep brine just to make fruit flag? That's weird. Let's see, warp tech. There's some return portals that I can make. And it looks like all of them require like some primordials and such, but there's a nice one-way travel. It looks like I need some strange diamonds, so that is the mark that I will do. I've just collected some lava dust, some radiant ore, some jellystones, some plink ports, and then we got some new bucks. Right, we got market links that are perfect for, say, like, link it directly to the market, so I can actually just put them ready to go. But for now, though, oh, there's Ember Valleys. Ember Valley. Oh, so you can actually, that's perfect. So you can actually, you need like Ember Valley, which is of course the area where we're gonna have to get both the one there. But I have this teleporter here, which is perfect. And also this berry warp port, which requires probably minus to do it in. So we didn't have enough resources, but we need one more strange diamond, which I need to figure out what is a strange diamond. Let's see. Science. Finery. How can you check for like resources? Ah, so these are where the resources are. See strange diamonds. Even in the dark, these seem some. So it looks like if I get strange diamonds, I will immediately put strange diamonds now. So if I get strange diamonds, I would need to do an in. I'm just gonna collect right there. Go, go, Darky! Wait, let's check the slime toys because I might need to keep the slime toys first. Let me just check. Toys. I know that you know what? Let's just keep this old toy to good use. Let's give this to the beautiful. I'm just gonna give them a surprise. Hello! Let's give you some toys! I know you're hungry, so let's check on the use item because I could double check to see what happened. Whole star provisions. Love that. Okay. Let's check on what's gonna be for slime science material. So for new bucks, I can make a green warp depot, which is perfect. But let's see, Cuckoo. Hey, it's a tabby slime yarn ball that I always spent. Pink bonsai, excavation lights, safely exploring ancient ruins. I'm fine. Okay, you know what? I will now have. This is where it's gonna happen. So, I know it's kind of short or kind of this, but we traveled a lot, not far, but I'm very worried to go ahead and knock out. But we need to do our. This is like one of those moments where it's so crazy just to feed stuff, and if I have most of them ready to go for preparations, this is the reason why. And I forgot to sleep, so I'm gonna need to make sure to double check before I have anything else. So. You see, we'll grow them until midnight, which is pretty great. But for now, though, that'll be all for now. Tomorrow will be, of course, going to be the official one for Behaviors of Oliver, which is now even more, well, weird as usual. Now I'm alone and I have only a bed. So that's all I'm going to plan in for today. But that's it all. I'll see you guys later, and I'll see you guys later. And we'll have a little bit of carrying later now, so bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye. Bye-bye, bye.